This boy is the second human being born with webbed hands in 500 years. He possesses fish-like physical instincts, able to stay underwater for a long time without breathing. All the kids in the village fear and keep away from him. Everyone calls him a monster, and no one is willing to be his friend. The boy was born cold all over with no breath. The midwife thought he was dead and planned to abandon him directly. Yet the next second, the baby miraculously came back to life. Even more eerie, the revived infant kept making swimming strokes instinctively. Even in his sleep, his hands kept waving repeatedly, imitating the posture of moving forward in water. It had become an unchangeable habit that never faded as he grew up. Yuta grew increasingly skilled in water, but this time, the insect-repellent smoke from Ginkgo forced him to come ashore. Ginkgo thought the smoke had choked the child. The moment he reached out to comfort him, he felt the boy's body was icy cold, far from that of an ordinary human. When his mother hurried over, Ginkgo suddenly asked her if the boy was good at swimming but poor at running, and if he always felt endlessly thirsty no matter how much water he drank. Shocked by how Ginkgo knew all this, the mother invited him home. Ginkgo told them the boy was parasitized by rain bugs. These creatures were harmless, and they would migrate downstream like fish every year, finally heading to the sea to reproduce and live. Stray rain bugs would attach themselves to fish or humans, waiting for floods to break out so they could leave their hosts and return to the ocean. Yet no one knew exactly when the flood would come. To help Yuta live a normal life, free from the control of insect instincts and the label of an outcast, Ginkgo made exclusive restraining medicine for him. Soon enough, Yuta got better. The webbing on his hands faded away, and his body temperature returned to normal. He tried to play with village children, though they looked down on him. Yuta still prepared fish to give them, simply longing for friendship. Gradually, the children found the so-called monster boy was gentle and kind. For the first time, Yuta felt the joy of company and became cheerful and outgoing. His mother was overjoyed, for she had not seen her son so happy for a long time. Seeing Yuta back to normal, Ginkgo prepared to leave, failing to notice the warning smoke signaling an incoming flood. That afternoon, the boy stood outside strangely in the rain. At night, he secretly slipped out alone and rushed straight towards the river. His mother sensed something wrong and followed closely, but found no sign of him by the riverside. Soon Ginkgo showed up with Yuta. He had rushed over the moment he learned about the coming flood. If everything went well this time, Yuta could get rid of the rain bug parasitism. They found a safe spot above the floodwater. When the rain stopped and the sky cleared, Yuta survived safely, but he still felt extremely thirsty, which meant the rain bugs had not left his body completely. Ginkgo went to fetch water to regain strength. Right then, Yuta fainted on his back. His body temperature suddenly soared to over 100 degrees Celsius, and in an instant, he turned into wispy smoke and vanished without a trace. Only his warm clothes were left to prove he had once existed. Ginkgo stood there utterly stunned and speechless.